So today was the culmination of a 5-week program. The program was called You, the Promise of the Diaspora, where we wanted to pour into our participants a clear message that you cannot shirk in your responsibilities to become great. And really the world is wide open for you. Sure, there's a lots of things wrong, but we're at a time in 2022 where if you have your sense about you, you're going to be able to create so many beautiful things.
I am LeBron James. I was born in Akron, Ohio in 1984. Here are some things you should know about me. I am a professional basketball player. I've invested $20 million into public schools, and I continue to invest $1 million to up ensure class sizes.
I am Rita Pearson. I was born in a time where not even my parents got a proper education. This is what you should know about me. I've been an educator since 1972. I was an infamous TED Talker, and I wrote the poem, I Am Somebody, that inspired hundreds of children to form relationships with administration and staff.
With the exhibit being called Arise, I can see how they arose, right? And that they're going to want to go higher and higher in their self-knowledge, in their artistic creativity. You know, we live in a community where at every turn, there's no necessarily support for the arts. There's a lot of young creatives out here doing it nonetheless, and we want to inspire more and more. So a program like You, the Promise of the Diaspora, and a culminating exhibition like Arise is just trying to send the message in the community that we want more.
So today we were so blessed and so fortunate to have such strong community support. People from all walks of life, all ethnic backgrounds, all communities come through here at the museum, standing room only. It blessed my spirit. I know it blessed the student spirit. They came here for the unveiling of Arise. So the work program, the youth program that we did was called You, the Promise of the Diaspora, because we fundamentally believe that young people need to believe that they are the promise of the diaspora, because they are. And we saw that. You know, many of the kids in this program that we worked with over the past 5 weeks have been indoors for 2 or more years. You know, you had the hurricane, then you had the pandemic. So a lot of the young people, on top of just kind of being shy as a teen and finding your own way, many of them had not had any interaction. So the first week they were really, really quiet and reserved. But by week 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, they began to emerge, and with the infusion of history and love and arts and culture and being in nature, the young people you saw today, honey, it was just a beautiful transformation. Sayeeda taught them theater presentation, script writing, how to hone a piece, and I was the person they came to learn the basics of photography, digital art, and collage. As an artist, a working artist whose creative practice honors the ancestors and is solely created to encourage conversations about how to facilitate change and show up in the world, to work with young people and see them realize that in such a short time is such a blessing. It's the biggest blessing. I cannot tell you how overwhelmed I was, me, Ms. Carter and Ms. Parker here at the museum, when earlier this week we installed the artwork and we allowed them to come in.
Alexander, is that your piece? Yes.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking at it.
You're looking at your work? That's your piece there? Yeah.
And they were like, that's mine, that's mine. Oh my gosh, look at this. It looks so different. It's so beautiful. It's so bold. 2 students were reduced to tears. 1 student said, is it okay if I hug you? I'm so overwhelmed. It was just, it was everything for us. So they were celebrating, and the 3 instructors were over on the sides, like grabbing for tissues. But that was everything. And I told Jay Wise, the manager of the museum, who had such beautiful spirit and vision to bring this to fruition, regardless of what happens on Saturday, we're hoping for an outstanding turnout, which we had, thank goodness. It was such a beautiful blessing. But even if there had only been a handful of people, the reactions of the young people 2 days ago, that was it. That was all that we needed to know that we were making a difference.